The real smart Africa. These last 3 days have been quite an incredible experience with the Transform Africa Economic Forum and the Transform Africa Summit. Leaders from all over the continent have come together, their ministries for ICT and digital economy, as well as many representatives from private sector, both African as well as international. And this has been a great coming together of like-minded people who believe in Pan-African prosperity and the fact that Africa will come together and will drive a future human society and set a new example for the entire planet. And I fully believe this. And as I've said before, my mission is to see the creation of 100 million, at least 100 million small businesses across Africa that serve a 1.2 billion person market. That's a mammoth undertaking, and it's very easy to talk about big numbers and to not be taken seriously because the numbers are so big. But the way it's going to work is by having a business of 1, 2, 3, 5 people perhaps that's going to be servicing maybe 100 customers in a particular community. And it's having this resiliency and this distributedness within the continental economy that is going to allow us to really thrive. It's not going to be only big corporations. It's not only going to be top-down initiatives. It's going to be people on the ground, you and me, the people that live in a town, in a city, in a village, maybe in a very rural community, who are all part of the bigger human society. And it's what we do together, it's what we do between ourselves, amongst ourselves, when we exchange value. When I have skills, or if I have a product, or if I produce, consumable goods, be they agricultural products, be it food, be it something that is of a utility to someone else, right? There's a need to trade. And having this local trade is what's going to allow us to make progress. And leveraging technology to be at the service of this future human society is key. And that's what I do. And part of the process right now, part of this journey, is all about building capacity, making sure that we can get there. We're not going to have 100 million small businesses created overnight. This is going to take decades. It's not necessarily something that's feasible a year from now, 2 years from now, maybe not even 15 years from now. But we need to target that, and we need to set that as a clear goal and a clear vision. And I think that vision is clear, that to have a truly prosperous and sustainable society, that we are going to need to have people be in economic activity. So we're going to get there. It's going to take time, and we're going to need help, and we're going to make investments, and we're going to train, and we're going to build capacity, and we're going to end up delivering, installing infrastructure, building it, and then operating it. And it's going to work, and it's going to be great. So I'm very positive. I'm leaving Transform Africa Summit on a very positive note. Some great new connections, some great new opportunities, and a lot of good friendships that are being forged that span the entire breadth and length of this continent and beyond even. It's great to see diaspora getting involved. It's great to see people who are returning to serve their continent. And it's great to see people who are not African also willing to roll up their sleeves and make things happen. And that's brilliant. So I'm all for it. And I will be producing a summary report, which I'll publish online. And I'll send you a link. And watch this space on LinkedIn and on the other social media channels that I publish on. And thank you very much for being there and looking at what we're doing here. And I realize that this is a brand new insight for many who really haven't seen what's really going on in Africa. So I hope to have provided a little glimpse of what's really going on.